Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
LSD Production.
7 Mile Radio.
What's up, y'all? We back. We back with another episode of the Ladies Room. You got your girl Frankie Black. You got Nikki Buns, and y'all know me. It's Coop. Let's get right into it. Frankie, what we talking about today?
What's up, Coop? We got a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about today to happen throughout the week. So first, I think we're going to talk about Father's Day that happened a couple days ago because we had our last podcast before Father's Day. So what y'all do for Father's Day?
I ain't really do nothing.
You ain't do nothing? You ain't celebrate no fathers? No?
I mean, my daddy, yeah, you know. I gave my daddy some money. My kids gave my daddy some money. That's about it. I ain't really doing. He didn't ask for anything. Like, he one of them people where if he tell you he wants something, if you don't buy it, like, within the first 5 minutes of him saying it, he gonna go buy it. Yeah, like, so he take these few dollars right here and just, you know.
And that was it?
Yeah, basically, that was it.
Okay, that's okay. I ain't do much. I went out to dinner with my brother and his girlfriend and all my kids and his kids and
Oh, where I go eat? You know, I'm fat. I like.
I was
you like to eat the
same
We
thing.
went out to what's the name of the restaurant? Sedona.
Oh, the steakhouse. That sounds good.
Yeah, we went there. So it was like it ended up being like 14 of us that went. So and that was it. It was a rough.
Was it
Father's
crowded
Day.
though? Was it crowded?
It was. We had to wait for like 45 minutes or so for a table. So, but that was it.
Are we live on Facebook?
I think we are live.
We are live, baby.
We are live.
Why can't I see it on my Facebook? I don't see it live.
Then why
I
not?
am on. First of all,
you gotta refresh.
I'm not slow.
You
Okay, I just refreshed it.
Technical
Nah, I see it.
difficulties.
I got it, and I'm not slow. Thank you very much. You did. Basically, that's what I got out of it.
You got it now. You good. You good.
Yeah, I'm straight. I can see her. I just want to be able to interact with, you know, whoever might say something. If somebody gonna say something.
Okay.
We had a lot going on this week. It's only been a weekend. So much has happened, like literally.
It really has. It really has.
We had Juneteenth, we had Pride, we had Father's Day all in one weekend.
All
So
in
that
one
was
weekend,
lit.
we did.
That was lit.
I didn't do
It
nothing
was.
for none of them. I didn't do.
You ain't do nothing for not a day.
Listen,
Nah, you
every
just relax. Y'all just went out to eat and that was it.
That
You
was
like,
it.
that's it.
Well, you know what? Okay, so this is what happened, right? Father's Day was rough for me. This is my first Father's Day without my father.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, I
So-
wouldn't have done anything either.
So, I was after that. I didn't want to do nothing. I was just
Yeah.
I'm good. So that was it.
Well, this was my first weekend and I didn't have nothing to do. So I really took the time to do nothing. Like, I just chilled. Like, I really was in the house with my kids. Like, because usually every weekend I'm booked. I got stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I really wasn't trying to be outside. So I was in the house.
It's nice to be in the house sometimes. Like, you
It
can
is.
just relax. Like, sometimes I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to just sit in my house and just do nothing.
And you know you at peace with yourself when you can just sit in the house
When
and
you
do
can
nothing.
just sit in the house and do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I have my glass of wine and I'm just like, I'm chilling. I want everybody to go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. 9 o'clock, go to bed. And then I'm just relax the rest of the night.
I mean, that's how I am. I be going to sleep all the time. If I ain't eating, I'm asleep. I don't be outside. Ain't
I'm
nothing out here
sleeping,
for
I'm
me.
eating. I'm sleeping, I'm eating.
I'm just saying, that's how I done got fat. Sleeping and eating. I mean, ain't nothing
You
else
gotta
to
get
do.
up and, you know.
I move around,
You
but
see
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying.
saying?
For the most part, I'm cooking something, eating, and you know, probably gonna go to sleep.
That's it. So did y'all wish anybody else Father's Day other than your?
Well, this really was my first Father's Day. This the last first holiday without my son's father, so I ain't, no, not really.
Nobody else.
I think I told one person Happy Father's Day aside from my father.
Cousins, friends,
No,
nobody.
no. I mean, I made a general message on Facebook.
Okay.
Oh yeah, same here. I got a couple of friends and a bunch of uncles. My dad passed 3 years ago, so this third year without my dad. So I wished a couple of people Happy Father's Day, but like I said, I was just chilling. That's about it. I didn't have a long list
You
of
ain't
people to
having no
text.
long list
I
of
mean,
people.
yeah, it's not like I got a
I
long
didn't-
list of dudes that's active in my kids' life. It's my daddy. So I told my daddy Happy Father's Day.
No uncle.
Gave him some money. I mean, you know what? I did forget to text my uncles because I do love all my uncles. I forgot to text them. Yeah.
I was really nice. I told my baby daddies Happy Father's Day.
Oh wait, I did tell my baby daddy. Yeah, my bad if you watching.
If
I'm
you
sorry.
watching.
I did say that.
I did tell my baby. I contemplated not saying it, but I did. I thought I was gonna. I was the bigger person, and I was like, I can bite the bullet for this one day and send a text message to say Happy
I feel
Father's
you.
Day.
Yeah, I was being nice.
You was being nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
being nice.
I was being nice. I was being very nice.
I was being nice.
What about gifts though? Did y'all give out gifts?
I gave my daddy some money and my kids did too. That was it.
You got a text message saying Happy
Yep.
Father's Day.
I gave the
That was-
same thing I got for Mother's Day.
I gave more than what I got for Mother's Day. Was the
No,
text
people did
message
tell me
said-
Happy Mother's Day, and you know what? I'm sorry to those people who said that I didn't return the favor if you were daddy.
I got a question
My
though. I
bad.
got a question. So it's a lot of people that be saying Happy Father's Day to the single mothers. How y'all feel about that?
I appreciate that when they say it. I take care of both my kids, you know.
My son tells me Happy Father's Day.
My son called me he a lot, so I just, you know.
You
yeah.
take
My
it.
7-year-old be like, he be him downstairs and me and shit
Yeah.
when he be asking for stuff. He be
Yeah.
like, yeah, he down there watching TV. Like, who is he? Nigga talking about me and shit.
Kids don't be knowing.
I don't get into the whole thing on like Facebook or you should wish like,
Yeah.
I don't do all of that. But I mean, if you play both roles, and I mean, I don't like see anything wrong with it if your kids don't have a daddy around, but I mean,
I mean, I don't play both roles. They see my dad. You feel me?
say right. So
My
say-
dad's a grown ass man and take care of
That-
business. So
right. But
I don't
every-
have to play both roles. But like my homegirls and shit, they acknowledge the fact that I'm just doing it. I ain't nobody ever been on child support.
all right.
I don't
so-
believe in none of that.
No.
Nah, I'm more so these my kids. I'm
and
gonna
you-
take care of
and
them.
you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I have no
ain't
choice.
Bashing or not. Yeah.
No, I would never. And that's one thing that I can say. I never tell my children this person is this person is that, because it's not my place.
Right.
You can see it for yourself.
You can see it for yourself.
I've been
absolutely.
seeing my daddy every day since I was born, except for when I moved out for like 8 years.
And you were
or
trying to be
whatever.
grown and
I was gone for like 8 years.
An
till that
independent
stuff happened
woman
to
and
me.
stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was good. I was gone, handling my business. Then all that BS happened. But no, I've seen my dad every day. My parents are married.
yeah, mine too. Until
Yeah, so-
my father passed.
Right, I remember you telling me.
And
So
yeah,
yeah, like
every day.
and I see that in your eyes. And I got a daddy that's an asshole at home that'll be like, well, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. Like, that's a given. Stop playing with
Yeah,
me. I got a lot of friends out here who don't have
who
parents.
don't have parents.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
stop playing with me like that. He just be like, I mean, it's the truth. We're living to die. And I just be like, you just.
You don't have to put it on. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just, gave him some money and told him to get out of my face.
Well, yeah, my dad was like around my whole entire life. So like my parents are married
Yeah.
until my father passed, but like I never moved away.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was one of them girls, like literally they moved 10 minutes away. I was like, that's too far. Like I gotta pass like 2 whole lights to get to your house. Like that's too.
You silly. See, are you an only child? You have siblings?
No, I have one brother.
Well, you basically you the only girl, so
Yeah,
like,
it's just
yeah,
that.
it's
So I'm
just
like-
they had only one of you and one of him, so
Yeah.
technically you're the only female. So
Yeah.
you was the
Yeah.
only child in a lot of ways. So I feel the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't really traveled far. I'm not about to
Yeah,
leave. My daddy do everything for me.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't be paying these niggas no attention. Hell,
Pretty much.
yeah.
I'm like, what I
If
do-
my
like,
daddy
what
do
I need you for?
everything-
I could call my daddy.
Yeah,
Like,
my daddy do everything what I'm gonna call you for. I mean, I'm gonna call you for one thing and one
That's
thing
one
only.
Yeah.
That's it. That made me sound like I'm using these niggas out here.
No, it's not. But I mean, you know, that's what you get when you grow up with your dad,
Mhm.
and then you a grown woman now. You like, I called my daddy for everything. Let me get a flat tire. I be like, Daddy, let me need my grass cut. Let me like, I don't care what it was.
I'm a tomboy, so I probably would have did all of that myself, and my daddy would have been like, "Your arms and legs ain't broke."
Why you ain't call me?
Nah, he would have been like, "Go do that shit yourself."
Oh, okay.
I mean, but I
No,
I
my
mess
daddy
with
would be
everything.
like-
I
my
play
daddy
with
did
cars
all
and
of that
all
for
of
me.
that. So yeah, you was lucky.
Yeah,
I wish
Oh
my
yeah, I
daddy
was out
would-
cutting
Girl.
grass, pulling the trash, shoveling the snow.
Look, I
chopping
said I
down
saw my
branches.
daddy.
Oh,
That's why I said I saw my daddy every day until I moved. When I moved, I barely saw him. My daddy used to pass my house. I saw my mama every day. My mom used to come over every day.
I
She
see
used to
my
come.
mama every day.
Yeah, she used. You know, that's my mama, my dog. She
Right.
always at my house every day. My
Every
dad.
day. Every day.
My daddy came over to my crib like maybe 5 times out of the 7 years I was gone. That nigga never was at my shit.
Oh, my
I
daddy.
barely talked to my dad.
My daddy used to pull up on me, be like, "I'm in the driveway." I'd be
He'd
like,
come
"Oh,
pick
hey,
up my
Daddy."
son and take him to school. Yeah, like I used to want that, but I feel like me and my dad, we clashed a long time ago, and I've always looked grown, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a problem. Like I've always been a problem. Whether I entertain somebody, whether I dress a certain, it's always been a
always-
problem. Yeah, so it's like I've never really been close with none of the males in my family because of that. Like I've always just, I'm by myself.
I talk to my parents, especially my mother. I talk to my mother probably 6-7 times a day.
I don't blame you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Arms are
definitely.
They were
dope.
like,
For the
I'd be like,
smallest little thing.
Yeah.
and let her not answer the phone.
I got an attitude. Yes.
What else do
Where
you
are you
have
at?
to do
What else
but
could
to-
e-
you be doing
what
but
else
talking
could
to
you
me?
Nothing.
Besides
Exactly.
talking to me.
Right.
That's it.
Nothing.
That's your only
Nothing
job.
at all.
Like,
Right. Your only job is
your only
talking to
job
me.
is to talk to me and answer my phone calls and my questions. Like, what are you doing?
Nothing.
So now we got her on GPS. She be like, "Do y'all have me on GPS?" So we're on
Y'all be calling her asking, "What you doing over there?"
They be like, "Where?" I tell my daughter, I say, "See where your grandmother is." She's like, "Oh, she driving down 12 miles." I be like, "Oh, what you doing over
Right.
there?
Where you about to go?
Where you going?" She be like, "Y'all checking my location?"
Yes.
Absolutely. We absolutely checking your location. So that's it about Father's Day. We'll kind of see. Father's Day went into Mother's like.
It
Well, I just
did.
want to see, and I want to go back. I want to go back a little bit because I asked about do y'all wish single mothers happy Father's Day? Part of me kind of don't agree with that because I feel like it's discrediting the fathers that's actually there.
That are
And then just
actually
imagine
there.
there
Yeah.
are single dads. So do you tell them Happy Mother's Day?
Yes.
That's
Some of my
wild.
friends be mad at me when I say it, but if they out here doing their thing and they taking care of their kids,
Then why? Yeah.
and it's no mother present, like I have a couple of friends who I've known have taken care of their children like they were a mom. They not folding. Any and every time they're needed, they're coming. So yeah, happy Parents Day.
Happy parents. That's what I said. So maybe we should change it.
Happy Parents Day.
Happy
Parents
Parents
Day.
Day.
Yeah,
can
let's
be
do that.
Once
It
a
should be-
month.
it
It
should
really
be
needs to be
Parents
once a
Day.
month because these children is out here and they bad. A lot of them bad. It don't matter if you whoop them or not. They don't care.
Just out here. Just,
Yeah, they don't care.
Even the little ones.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
Especially-
especially the little
Like,
ones. Them the
Is there
bad
something in the
ones.
water? Like,
Man, okay.
why?
Like the older ones, we gotta worry about them shooting and doing a lot. Speaking of which, y'all heard about that 14-year-old over here on Detroit's east side who was making a video and He
I saw that story.
shot himself and killed himself. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't.
Wait a minute, we got somebody in the comments. Phil, he said, anyway, I have a daughter and she's my world. So shout out to you, Phil.
Shout out to you.
Shout out
Phil.
to Phil. That's what's up. You're a girl dad.
That's what's up. Because it's not a lot of, I ain't going to say it's not a lot, but we rarely see it.
Yeah, we rarely see that. I could say now I know almost about an equal amount because it's a lot of moms out here who have given up, walked away. It's too much.
Well, I think that's like because of the way of the world now with these kids. Like I know, so I'm like two different spectrums in parenting, right? Because I got my oldest is 26 and my youngest is 3. And the difference in them kids, I'm like them little ones. I got 3 little ones, and they
Yeah.
are. I'm like,
They've been here
the
before.
fuck is wrong with y'all?
Exactly. They've
Like,
been
them
here
oldest
before.
ones
They
did
are
not
definitely
act
different.
like this, and they are driving me up a wall. So like, if this is the way that the younger kids act, like if that's and everybody's like that's normal for these. I'm like, is it something in the water? Is it something in the food?
It has to be something in the food
like,
because
It's definitely the food.
they are
It
off their
is.
It's
rockers.
McDonald's.
Is it the
I don't really eat McDonald's. Like
I don't
that.
eat
It
McDonald's, so I
can't be
think
that.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. It's something else.
It's the
like,
Happy Meals.
It's the chemtrails in the air because it's people who got kids that's different. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow.
So how do you, like as a parent today, like how do you deal with that? Like how do you deal with these kids just?
Well, with my first son, I was able to like whoop him. I had no problem with I'm hitting you, whatever is right here, but he listens to me.
Okay.
Like he afraid of me now. My son, he know I'm not playing with him. But the little one, I can't hit him like that. 1, he too light, he gonna bruise easy, and 2, he's not really as healthy as my older son. They don't do the same things. He doesn't eat food, so
you can't really.
yeah, I can't really whoop him or anything. Like I take his stuff. I just
Okay,
take
now I
his
see
stuff.
that.
That's it.
So
them
you gentle
electronics.
parenting, okay?
I mean, he has autism. I can't really beat him like he's
Yeah.
not gonna understand what he's getting hit for.
Right.
Like that's really where it becomes a problem because it's like, am I coddling my son? You know what I'm saying? Like most people on the outside looking in will probably think, "Oh, I'm being soft on
Thank you,
my
Phil.
son."
I know, right? Thank you, Phil.
Oh, thank you. And you're in the UK. Oh my God, I love the UK.
Shout out-
I
shout
can't
out
wait
to
till I
the
go.
UK,
Yeah.
right?
Shout out to the UK. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, I can't really. I don't know. It's different. They say all kids are different. All kids are different. All kids
They
on the
are.
spectrum are different too. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's certain stuff I know that I could take away from him that he'll scream and cry
and,
like I'm
like you-
spanking him.
Yeah. I see with my oldest kids, they knew like I got with them one time and
Oh,
be
they
like,
already knew.
They be like, "Oh, I ain't." They be like, "No, mama crazy. I'm not doing that no more." I mean, they didn't break nothing. They was like, "Ooh, don't touch that. Don't." And one time, and they was
Right.
good. These little ones, I tell them 8 million times, I whoop their butt, and they 2 seconds later,
Doing the
they
same thing
doing
or
the
something
same.
worse.
I be like, and act like
She ain't mean
she
me.
ain't act like ain't nothing happened. Gone right back to what they was doing, and I'm like, I just whooped your ass 8
Right.
million times.
Okay, so it's not just my household.
No,
Okay.
it's not. No, it's all of these kids right
I
now.
didn't whoop your ass 8 times for the same damn thing in the last 20
Especially
minutes, and
these
you
pandemic
still
babies.
It-
A
don't
lot
turn
of
around
these
and do it.
pandemic babies, they're not regular.
Mm-hmm.
They
yeah.
different.
Okay, well,
I got
I'm
a
ready.
I
Yeah.
got a pandemic baby, and she don't give 2
None.
FUCKs.
None.
See, what you gotta understand
None.
is we was inhaling a lot. It was a lot going on in our atmosphere at that time. So a lot of these babies are definitely different. Like, they enclosed us at that time pretty much. They made us sell ourselves off. So, yeah, these kids, they
So
coming
y'all
out.
stressed out as being mothers with these, like,
Yes,
is it
I be
just-
stressed out.
I be thinking it's
Not
just me.
you.
Sometimes I just be like, this can't be life. Like, come on now.
Oh my God, I say that every day. Like,
Does
this
it make
this
you think
cannot
about
be
what you
my
put your
life.
parents through?
I was a good kid.
I always say that wasn't me.
I had a big
say,
mouth
that must
and
be
I
your
used to
daddy's
talk
side.
a lot.
I say that too. Like,
Yeah,
this must
no.
be his karma, because I didn't act like that. I was a good kid.
I mean, it is certain stuff. Like, when I was younger, even if I was confrontational, I'm not walking up to nobody like, you got to come invade my space first. My son, I don't know, he all up in your face, puffed up, but he looked like a little stick, so it's not like he doing
Oh yeah,
nothing.
and my 2-year-old tell me, don't hit me.
Yeah, he
And
told me
I
that.
had to walk away.
Yeah, he told me to
he's-
shush, be
he's-
quiet earlier, and I was like,
I'm
"Whoop,
hearing that too. I'd be like, what?
okay.
But my
But it
4-year-old
don't-
ain't that innocent either. She told my 2-year-old, you can do what you want to do, just make sure mommy not looking.
Oh, wow.
I heard her
See,
say it.
Yeah, that sounds like some stuff my kid would say. I'd be like, what? Like, this cannot be my reality.
And
right
y'all want
now.
to talk about gentle parenting.
Oh,
I
don't-
mean,
Mm.
but see, my kid is different, so gentle parenting, it depends on the kid. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I feel like some of these kids do need to be spanked. A lot of them do. A lot of them need their ass beat. You know, I'm going to say it. They do. They need their ass beat. These kids are very entitled now. But as far
Absolutely.
as my household, my children are not regular. They both on different parts of the spectrum, and they both do different stuff. But I don't have to worry about certain stuff that other parents have to worry about because my kids are different.
So, do you ever get the thing of your kids be like, well, why did this one get away with this one and I didn't? Or like, you ain't whip him for that, or you ain't say nothing when he did it and when I did it.
With my older
Yeah.
one, yeah. He got a problem with it because he remember, he like, you used to beat me and whip me all the time. You don't do nothing to him. Like, he be like really, really upset. And he told my dad one day, like, you know, I'm mean to my brother because of how my mom treats him. And I'm like, the hell? And it was because his daddy was abusive too. So he used to be like, you the reason this nigga here, basically. But he used to be mean to my son. And I had to tell him, like, you know, your brother is not like everybody else. Like, I
Right.
can't do the same,
Same
thing.
thing.
Trust me, I be wanting to hit
wanting
him
to
with
do-
a shoe. My hand don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying?
But you
So,
can't.
yeah,
So-
I can't. That's
Okay.
that's a major conflict to me. I can't really discipline him.
Okay.
It's nothing I could do but take stuff from him because it's gonna have the same effect on him. He gonna react the same as if I did with him. So that's
See,
how
my
I do
son,
it.
he's one of my sons. I got 3, but
Mhm.
he's 6. Right?
Okay.
So he hasn't been officially diagnosed yet, but he's on
Mhm.
the spectrum of having ADHD. So he all
He
over
be angry sometimes for no reason.
all the time. Like if he
Yeah. Girl, good luck with that.
Like,
We got a lot in common.
what
'cause-
is your problem? But I mean, it don't matter what I say, what I do. That boy gonna do whatever.
Oh yeah, they don't care.
Whatever he want to do. It don't matter if I take stuff. It don't. I mean, like he just all over the place, and it's like, dude, relax. So then my daughter, she's 11.
Hmm.
She be like, well, why you didn't whoop him? Because you would have whooped me. And I'm like, I done whooped him 8 million times.
Right, he's still
And
doing
he's
it.
still doing it.
He's
like,
still
You want me to
bouncing off
be
the wall.
tired? Yeah, you want me to
I'm
be
like-
out of breath because
like,
you want me to whoop your brother every time.
I'm like, I have whooped him 8 times in the last 20 minutes for this. I'm tired. I'm old, and I don't feel like doing it no more. Like I'm in a losing battle. Like so, I just be like, just go sit down. Like I ain't got nothing else. Like that's
Exactly.
it. And she be like, well, he didn't get in trouble for that. I was like, yes, he did, but
He just ain't
he
feeling it.
don't care.
Yeah.
Like he don't care if he got in trouble. That's crazy.
And
so
that's-
I'm glad to know that my household ain't the only one I felt like totally alone here. Like this can't be normal.
Oh no, that's normal now. It's the new norm.
Mhm.
So, what y'all feel about Remy Ma and Papoose?
What
and
happened?
this battle rapper. Y'all ain't hear that?
I didn't hear the story. So
She supposedly
what's
is
the deal with that?
cheating with this battle rapper or whatever, and
Remy Ma is cheating on
Yeah.
Papoose.
that's what I said. Like, I don't believe that.
I don't
I'm
even
sorry.
believe that.
But everybody, like, they've been quiet since these allegations came out. Like, over the past weekend, we were just talking about Father's Day. She ain't wishing one this year.
But Remy Ma has always been kind of private.
yeah,
about
she
her
wished
life.
him
Like,
one.
she don't really.
But
let
she wished
people-
him one last year, and she wasn't wearing her ring. He supposedly punched this dude at this battle rap this past weekend over the Father's Day weekend. So I don't know. I ain't really dig off into the story. I just know I heard it. You know, I was just bringing it to the table, see what y'all thought about it, because I know it's a lot of stuff like that going on. Just period. You know.
It is. I just can't see that with Remy Ma.
That's what I
Papoose.
said,
So I was
like-
I mean, like,
like,
some
he
couples,
held
I'd
her
be like,
down.
yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I don't know. I was like, what? Y'all lying. That ain't happening. Y'all lying. That ain't what
Yeah, I'm
happened.
surprised because I really thought they was locked in. Like they was, power couple.
Yeah,
But everything
absolutely.
everything ain't what it seems. So that's really
right?
shocking.
You don't never know what's happening
never
in
know.
somebody's household
And-
and their relationship. And
And they said all three of them been silent on social media. Like, ain't none of them saying nothing.
So I don't know. Usually when something like that happen, it be like a new album or something coming out.
I
I
know,
was
right?
thinking that too. Like, they got a dope
It could be
collab
something
coming out or
coming out,
something.
right?
They
A
might
cipher
have
coming out or
something,
something.
yeah.
something
They
coming
might have
out,
some
right?
shit coming out for real.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I would be shocked. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I
be
would
like,
too. Like I
what?
said, like, I ain't never heard no issues or problems. Like, they've both been very supportive of each other since they started rocking with each other. So I just, like, really don't. I don't know. But then they both quiet, like, they loud. So I'm saying something
So
if
it
that
might
ain't what's
be- it
popping
might
off.
be-
Like,
it
I
might be
like, I
something.
don't know. Like, you ain't wearing your ring. Like, what's going on? How do you all feel about that? You said you were married before. Or are you still married? Would you take your ring off? My daddy don't wear one. My dad has never worn a wedding ring at all. My mother wears one. But my dad got fingers like me. They swell. He's never worn a ring. And I believe he has one, but he's never worn it.
I still have a ring on, but I wore a ring before I was even married.
I mean,
on-
I done did
on
that
my,
too,
On
so,
my
yeah.
wedding fingers.
I had
So,
I normally do that so dudes will leave me alone. I feel like I need
Yeah.
to go get me another one.
so you can't really judge by
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you were a person that didn't already previously and you were married, how would you feel about your spouse not wearing a ring? Like, and not, like, acknowledging them and shit. Like, you out here just, did you lose it? Like, where's your ring,
Oh my
ma'am?
god. My husband never wore a ring.
Oh, so you like my mom, like, it ain't,
No, he didn't wear his ring for I think other reasons. So
Oh. I mean,
um,
I always thought that, like, I ain't even, like I said, my parents are still married. But my dad knows I'm a
I mean, he
realist.
would-
He ain't gonna never look this shit up. Like, so, yeah, no, when I was younger, I did used to think that was, like, very disrespectful. Like, you ain't wearing nothing. Like, you ain't even got it on a necklace around your neck. But, I mean, a chain or whatever, here's a man.
Yeah,
But-
he would wear his ring when he was with me. I'll say that. But
Nah,
if-
my mama don't even get that. My daddy, that bitch,
I would. You know what?
in
Crazy
a
enough,
drawer.
I would prefer you not wear it like
at all. Yeah, instead of off and on.
because
yeah.
it's like, oh, you can wear it while you with me, but then
But
when you not with me,
yeah,
it's
I mean, yeah,
in
that's
a
real.
drawer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my dad don't wear jewelry like that, so we allergic to shit. It doesn't matter how real it is. That's why.
Right. Well, he would wear other jewelry.
Oh yeah, no, we have a problem. That's just
not
me.
the way
We
he
would,
wear it.
like,
I would have a problem.
we
with
would have
that.
a problem. Like you
Yeah, I've never been married, but I just feel like that's definitely kind
Yeah,
of
I mean,
disrespectful in a way.
If we stood in
Yeah.
front of everybody and we exchange these rings and you not wearing yours because you, first of all, these chicken heads gonna talk to you with or without a ring on. It doesn't
Anyway.
even matter. So
Right.
you might as well just leave it out. Like, I
it
done-
might cut the conversation a little shorter, you know.
I mean, it might. I done
These
seen a
women
couple.
do not care if the man got a ring on.
Yeah,
Wishful
but
thinking.
At all.
they don't care. But if I see you with a ring on when I walk in a restaurant, I go back to my car and come back and you got it off.
What you
The
gonna
fuck
think?
are you doing?
Right.
Like, are you serious right now? I don't care about that.
Yeah.
You know, crazy enough, I honestly don't think my husband like really ever, like really wanted anybody to know that he was married.
Why? That's weird.
I don't know.
Like, did he live a secret life?
I can't.
Cause
comment.
mine did.
Wait.
I mean,
I can't
mine.
comment here or
Yeah.
there on that. But
I mean, that just.
did he have a whole nother life outside of?
I'm not even just
Yes.
talking about a female. I'm just saying, period. Like, it's some people out here who they good inside your four walls, and then outside they somebody else.
Yes, yes.
Like, I don't care if they single outside and not entertaining nobody. Like, I've met people who like
Live
you
a whole
really,
nother- live a whole
yeah,
nother
like,
life.
how
Yeah,
are
it's
you
people
doing
that I didn't even know was married because they just living their life.
Living
Yeah,
their life.
living their life. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they want to do, and then it's just like, well, what are you showing them at home to make them be cooperative? Because I'm sorry, the amount of time that I'm getting from you and that I'm spending with you is not equating with you having a ring or a title or anything like that. Like, what?
Because they didn't put their spouse or their significant other through so much shit at the house that they don't even care anymore.
As long
with
as
you
they come home when they come home.
whenever you get here is, you know, they didn't.
I mean, I done been there before. I was there because it was a violent type of thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep your hands to yourself, I'm good.
right.
But just generally speaking, we would have a problem, especially if it's not a domestic type of situation. You got me fucked up. Can I do the same thing? Because if I can't do the same thing, then I don't think you want to do that. Because I'm going to go harder. And I do mean harder. I'm going, yeah, I'm not even about to play with nobody. I'm about to be out here.
Yeah.
Not saying I got to be a hoe, but yeah,
you
I'm
should-
outside.
You should be outside.
Yeah, I'm
You
enjoying
ain't at
life,
home
too.
waiting up.
Yeah, no, me and my kids outside, and I'm not leaving them. I'm taking them. That was a problem that I had.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well, see, I didn't do that. My husband absolutely had a whole nother life. Like, we very rarely went out anywhere together.
yeah,
Like,
I've been there.
Ever. Like I said,
If common law marriage was really looked at, I was in one.
Yeah, like I don't even
So, yeah.
really think that most people even knew that he was married, and especially for as long as we were. But he absolutely lived a whole nother life, and I was at home with the
Yeah.
kids, and you know what I'm saying. And
Aloof because you're busy with your kids. You're an active mother. You're
Yes.
not worried about what you're
I'm
doing.
not worried about what you.
I'm worried about
what
my
you doing.
kids.
And then when I did say something, it was, oh, why you worried about what I'm doing? It's like, what? Okay, so like if you get so many years of that, you just be like, fuck it. I'm not even asking you no more, dog. Like, just bye. Like at that, like I got to the point where I was just glad when he left. Like, dude,
Yeah.
because when you come in the house, you wreak havoc on everything because you don't want to be here.
You just bringing bad energy.
You just bringing bad energy into the house. Like, we was good before you walked in the door, but you walked in the door mad or with your negative energy because you don't want to be here. So you figure you come in with negative energy, then you can dip. You could have just dipped anyway. Like, you ain't have to do all of that. And then it just, it just kind of progressed from there. Like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been there. I've been the one to just shut the fuck up so I ain't got no issues. So I
And
get
see,
it.
right. So that's the thing. Like,
I got kids that
like,
hear this.
but-
You feel me?
But why do women do that? Like, why do we just shut the fuck up to stop the conflict or the situation in the house? We're like, all right, I'm not even gonna go there with you. I'm just gonna shut up, and then we just end up sitting there and just taking it.
Before I realized how much my children heard, even though my youngest is not going to communicate with me like my older one, to know that they both heard it, to know that they both absorbed it. I think I was more quiet because it was easier, but that made my kids quiet. That made my kids not talk to my parents because they were scared about what was going to happen to mommy. So it's like, yeah, I'm quiet because my kids here. I ain't got no time for them nigga to be yelling at me and shit at my damn kids in the next room. You know, that's just rude, disrespectful. You know, I got kids. They don't need to hear that.
They don't need to hear that.
Go somewhere else. Like,
so
chill.
To save the kids from having to go through it, you just sit there.
I
and
just be
you
like,
all
whatever.
right, whatever.
So, but me sitting there being quiet, doing whatever, that legit made my son feel like, damn, this nigga crazy. Like, he really gonna kill us one day. He really gonna kill us one day. He gonna hurt my mama. He gonna hurt my grandparents. He gonna hurt my brother. He gonna hurt me. So I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna stay in my room. To know that my son felt that way, that hurt. Because I'm the person that's causing this. I'm the one that's still entertaining you to a certain extent. But
So do you feel like responsible?
I do.
For the way that your son feels?
I definitely feel responsible for the way that my son feels because I initially introduced this relationship and situation to my children. So it's my fault that my son knows you. It's my fault my son was mistreating his brother because of you. Because my son is older than my baby. So he like, I've been your rider. I've been here for 5, 6 years. Now
already.
You got
him in this.
Then 3 years after he here come his crazy ass daddy, and you like, just what the fuck? Where is my daddy at?
So, with all of that happening, and clearly it's not just happening in your household, my household. I'm sure
it's everywhere. It's
everywhere. Do you think that plays like some part in like the way that the kids are acting these days? Like what we were talking about earlier, is the kids just like going haywire? Like, do you think that some of the things like that we as mothers put up with whether it's our husbands, our baby daddies, or the niggas we fucking with or whatever, like, and our kids witnessing that or hearing it or seeing it or being involved in that, do you think that plays a part in like the way that they are responding and acting out?
I would say no. I think part of the reason that women stay is one, being submissive, being content, and just feeling like, you know, this is just what they used to. Because in my specific situation, like, I feel like my kids was even too young to understand that, you know, me and Pops wasn't getting along, you know. So I think it's situational.
But talking about how the kids are acting, children absorb a lot. They're sponges.
Right.
They're gonna mimic you.
So
if they see it, they hear it, they're gonna do it. Like I went to a football practice the other day and I saw these children like basically emulating what they saw with their parents. And they at their home life, I'm worried. Like, I don't even know where they came from. I don't know where their parents was. They was by themselves, looking dirty off to the side, playing and shit. But whatever was going on at home, it was like, damn.
They was showing it out in public as to what they saw.
Yeah, like you could tell. Yeah, they could do whatever they want. No structure, no guidance, no nothing. They definitely could do it
because their mama is probably too occupied trying to worry about
what the daddy doing.
What the daddy's doing.
If not the dad, what nigga she entertaining is doing.
All of that, right?
Yeah. Or dude.
It could definitely play a role.
Yeah. I mean, I've been victim to that, you know. I always accept my faults. I've never been a person to be like, well, I didn't say it, I didn't do this, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
I did it, right.
I might have fucked up, but I definitely did it. So yeah, I'm for sure gonna.
I'm gonna own up to the
shit.
I'm
gonna
own up to the shit that I did, right? Yeah. So Coop, you said something about being submissive. So do you think that by women like taking it and just shutting up, is that being submissive?
Yeah,
it is.
Definitely, I definitely think so. Yeah.
How?
I mean, because like Nikki said, she sat quiet for a while.
Yeah,
and I feel like we all have sat quiet for a while. And that's just, you know, I'ma just play my role. I'm gonna just, you know, roll with it because, you know, he here, you know, at least he, I guess, sometimes coming home, sometimes providing, you know, those things play a role. I think that is part of being submissive because you just rolling with the punches, whether you feeling it or not, you just rolling with it.
So
Yeah,
is
you
that,
content.
Yeah.
so is that a part? So you feel that being content and not speaking up for yourself, and like demanding your respect from your dude is being submissive? Because I think that's a respect. Like that's a respect level.
I mean, in my situation, it was not. My situation was I value how my face looks. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like how I look. I mean, I'm not the finest.
So do you
but,
feel
know,
that? So you feel that was being submissive, or do you just feel like you was?
I
you
was
or-
being.
or
I was
you in
protecting myself.
Protective mode.
I was. Yeah, I was. My defense was up. Other than that, who the fuck are you talking to? You don't have to talk to me. I ain't asked you to talk to me. I didn't ask you to say hello to me. I am very direct. If I want to talk to you, if I want to fuck with you, I'll let you know. Other than that,
You don't
yeah,
even
you
have
can
to-
leave me
you
the fuck
don't have to
alone.
speak to
We
me.
can have
Yeah.
a general conversation. Having a general conversation, there is nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that. But once you start overstepping your boundaries, you can get out of my face and you don't have to call me again. I'm not losing anything. I didn't ask you for anything.
See, that's kind of the way I feel. Like I don't feel like
Yeah.
me shutting up and not like I'm not for the shits right now. So
Right.
if you come in the door with them shits, I'm not.
There's nothing wrong with
I'm
that,
not
though.
for it. So I'm not talking to you. I'm not looking your way. It's fine. Whatever. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to ask you where you been, what you doing. I'm not about
Yeah,
to ask
because
you.
I don't even care. Because
I'm
if
not
I go
about-
outside,
yeah,
you're
like,
going to be mad. Because I'm definitely...
you gonna be all mad.
It's
You gonna be
cool when
mad.
they do it.
It's cool
Man,
when they.
okay, it's a problem when we do it. I'm not gonna care.
Yeah,
I will.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun,
Make
but
sure-
you're gonna be mad when I have.
Yeah. Oh
My
yeah, they
fun.
always gonna be mad when you doing
See, double standards.
it. Yeah, you know. They can't never handle what they dishing out. That's so sad too. Cause I like playing games. I be winning. I
One
be
up.
Right,
Yeah,
well, I got
yeah.
one up on you today.
One
Right?
up.
Hey.
2 up,
What
3
what
up.
game we playing today?
I ate and drank all day and ain't paid for shit or asked for nothing for free.
Ain't call
But
you
I
for
got
nothing.
it, yeah, you know, I'm cool. You know what, it's been 3 or 4 days. How have you been? I'm sorry, I forgot you were here.
Absolutely right.
Yeah,
That
so
part.
I just-
Like, why?
Gone somewhere.
That's crazy though.
But then it also has something to do with how you grew up in your household, what you seen. So if you sitting there taking it and accepting it, it's probably because your mom sat there and took it and accepted it, or you know, even aunts and uncles, you know, somebody you done seen it being
for the
accepted in
most
somebody
part,
else's household.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, somebody else's household. Because in mine, no, my mom probably would have shot my daddy. Like, she ain't playing. My mama crazy. She is not playing with no nigga. They definitely would have had a shootout. My mama not playing this
Not a
shit.
shootout.
Sometimes,
shootout.
sometimes it's something
Yes.
different, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
like in my situation, right? So I grew up with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was there my whole life, right? But then, so my dumb ass had some kids with some baby daddies who wasn't around. So by the time I met my husband, I was like, I'm on kid number 3 here, right? I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I don't want just all my kids not to have no daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to be the woman that got 8, 9 different baby daddies, and every kid got a
And
different
they all
daddy.
across
And they all
town.
across town and all this,
Yeah.
right? So when I had my daughter, I was like, okay, I want to create a family, create a home like what I had. You know what I'm saying? I had my
Right.
mama and daddy, and I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be a single mother forever, and all my kids have different daddies, and then you go to your daddy this weekend, and then he over here
Right.
and he over there. So I feel like I endured a lot more and stayed longer than I really should have, because I was trying to give my kids that
you had.
stable, trying to give my kids what I
A
had.
stable
There's
home.
nothing
Stable.
wrong with that.
But then, okay, my dumb ass, right? Picked the wrong dude. Okay, so
It happens
it
to
happens.
the best of
You
us.
know what I'm saying?
It does.
And it's not dumb. It's
even though,
Okay, it happened to y'all too sometimes.
Right, you'll see it
Sometimes
happen.
y'all be picking
But,
little
I
rat
mean-
balls to
I
have
mean, you
babies
can't say
by.
You can't say you was dumb because you know
I mean,
people
well,
wear
you know,
people wear that mask.
I agree, because we gonna do it
there's
too.
always
Yeah, y'all do.
Shoot the arrows at me.
Yeah,
I'm not shooting them
no,
at
but
you.
I'm saying
just
there's always
yeah.
there's always signs
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
That we be
that this
ignoring.
ain't right. Okay?
Them red flags be flagging.
Them red flags be flagging,
Man,
right?
waving in the wind like
And
a motherfucker.
Them flags was flagging before I
Waving
even,
in the wind.
They were flagging even before I got married.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, they
Okay.
were, but
absolutely, like to the point.
Give motherfuckers a chance, give them a benefit of the doubt.
Or
No, but
maybe
listen, I was
the consequence of the
I
doubt.
will tell y'all this funny story. So I am literally on the way to my wedding. I'm in my wedding gown. We are in the van, me and all my bridesmaids. We all got there. Everybody got their gowns, all right. So I'm sitting in the back, like they was like. So my cousins tell me later, like, girl, you was in the back hyperventilating almost, right? Wait. Now we driving. I see all of them bitches in the front of the bus, in the front of the party bus, huddled up, right? So they didn't tell me until later. They was all in the front, like, we're gonna turn the bus around. We're gonna turn the bus around. I was like, for real, yeah. They was like, all my cousins, they was like, we knew you was making a mistake from the get go. Like they was
but
like,
you had to learn your own lesson.
I had to learn my own lesson, and they're like, girl,
You're not gonna bump your head again.
I'm absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not bumping
I'm
my
not
head
doing
again
that
either.
shit.
They be trying, and I just be like, I'm good.
It took, you know what I'm saying, like way too many years for me to finally be like, you know what, this ain't where it's at. This is not.
It's not working. Yeah.
It's not a healthy situation for me. It's not a healthy situation for my kids. It's not healthy for my kids to see me sad and unhappy.
Exactly.
And being disrespected and
Yeah.
being all like, we good on our, like, my kids gonna be better off having a mother that's happy than having the father and mother in the household. So it took for me to recognize that, like, okay, this ain't where it's at, and I really had to let that.
Then you gotta think about it. You got older kids. My mama always told me, you entertaining this nigga. What if your older son gets tired, fed up, and want to fight him? Because my son get angry.
So you see my son?
Yeah, I already know. When you told me the situation, I already know. My son is 12, and I could see it in his face. My son cried to me and told me, like, Mama, I swear I was so scared. I was ready to do whatever to get us out of that. Like, I feel bad as a mama because what happened to that man is going to forever be in my son's, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
in the back of his head. But he did assure me he only saw feet and blood, so he ain't see his face or nothing like that.
Everything like that.
I mean, he ain't get his head blown off or nothing like
Right.
that. He had body shots. But still, he didn't see that, which was good.
Which
but
was
what
good.
he saw was still enough to scar him
yeah.
on top of what the dude did to him.
Right.
Lying on him and, you know what I'm saying, having me
Just not a
believe
good
certain stuff.
situation.
Yeah, it just wasn't a good situation all in all. And I just feel like I apologize to my son a lot. I check on my son a lot because he like me. He ain't gonna forget. He always gonna think about that. He always gonna remember, I really don't want my mama to be with nobody else because if another nigga do this, I'm older. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm
And
going.
you know what? See, that's the thing that men don't get. When they get with single mothers that have sons, them sons, if you mistreat them sons grow up.
Oh yeah,
You
sons
know
love
what I'm
their
saying?
mothers. Yeah, they.
And,
You don't even have to be talking to the mama no more.
you know,
Don't let
sons,
me see that bitch
like,
ass nigga that was
you know
mistreating my
what I'm
mama. I'm an adult now.
Sons are not going to allow you to continue
No.
to mistreat their mama. Like, it might have been cool. Like, your son sat there and watched it when he was 6, when he was 7,
Yeah,
when he was 8, mad because he couldn't do nothing.
exactly.
But when that little boy grow up to be a man,
Right.
he gonna step to you
He definitely
about
is.
what the fuck you said, what the fuck you did,
Yeah.
and you better be prepared for that.
Right.
But then, don't y'all think it can go the other way? Y'all think they can end up being just like them?
They can be.
They
but
start mimicking what they
Yeah.
see.
they
they
start
can.
mimicking what they see, but I think that goes to the relationship that the mother has
With the kid.
with the son. Because
Yeah.
like for me,
Mhm.
I always told my son, Your job is to protect your mother
Mm-hmm.
and your sisters.
Yep.
That's what you do. Now, I never told him how to do it.
Right.
However you do it,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
like,
on you.
damn, did he just do that?
Right.
Okay. And I'm gonna sit back and shut up because my son is doing exactly what I taught him to do. That's your job. You
Right.
my son. You a grown ass man now. So if a nigga step to me, you absolutely believe that my grown ass son is coming for your ass. End of story. So, but that goes to, you have, as a mother, you have to instill that into your son.
Yeah.
But then these niggas out here, they be like, oh, they think that they can say and do whatever they want to a woman, and that they sons is not gonna say nothing,
They
not gonna
gonna
do
just
nothing.
sit there. Yeah.
That they gonna sit there, and they might sit there while they little,
Mm-hmm.
but that boy gonna grow up,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Yeah.
gonna do something to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that time comes, they can't take it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, your son.
Disrespectful. He did.
Your
Yeah.
your son is disrespectful. Your son is this. Your son is that. Nah, my nigga, my son is doing exactly what I told him to do.
Exactly.
Is protecting his mama.
And worrying
End of
about
story.
what we got going on over here just to make sure you not losing sight of what's going on.
Right. Exactly.
I'm not playing with these niggas no more. I ain't got time. I don't even want to get to know nobody.
You see, you don't even.
I don't. I really, and I feel bad because I feel like I shouldn't feel that way. Like, I never judge people off of other people, but just to know that I was talking to a narcissistic, pathological liar for as long as I was, it really just is like,
I married one.
I mean, yeah, but see, the thing
Right.
about it is, you
fuck?
seem
No,
like
like-
the type of person where you need your proof. I don't care how much your gut is telling you this, that, and the third. If you don't have hardcore, solid proof,
I'm not gonna. You were absolutely correct, which is why I stayed as long as I did.
exactly, because you was waiting. You needed
I
a real
validation.
reason. Exactly.
I'm like, this is not.
You ain't want to
what it
feel
is.
like you was just walking
I didn't
away
wanna
because
feel
shit
like-
got tough.
Yep.
Exactly, because this nigga was acting weird.
Yes.
So I say that to
You wanted
say,
to come back with the facts for sure.
right.
I needed the facts. I needed the hardcore proof that I seen for myself until I realized I was like, okay, no, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your gut is telling you your instincts.
Yeah.
Human instincts are real. They work. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we just
It's
ignore
not a
'em.
game. Yeah, sometimes we ignore them because it's like, oh my God. And in a certain aspect, this person is still any and everything to me. Like, they're still doing good things. They're still doing a little bit of good. So it makes you feel like, okay, I could ignore this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, no, you cannot. You don't need to ignore none of that shit.
So
Exactly.
The worst thing you can do is say it can't happen to me. That's the worst thing you
Yes.
can do.
I've never been one of those.
And ignoring shit. Like,
Yeah.
don't nobody just up and start doing shit today. Like, it's been happening, and you just constantly. What do you say? I've been ignoring all your faults while you pointing out every one of mine. Like,
Right.
why?
Or they just gonna lie about it anyway. I wasn't doing that. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that.
Or they got a rebuttal. Well, it
Yeah.
was you.
Oh
If
my
you
God,
wouldn't have
yes.
did this,
If
I
you-
wouldn't have
then
did
I wouldn't have
that.
did that.
Yep.
Or would just flat out fucking deny the shit. Like
Yeah.
here's all the proof right here. This is what she said. She said. He said. This said. Here's the picture proof. Here's the this proof. Here's the I look. And here's a screenshot. And this nigga will lie to your face, like it wasn't me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they don't care.
Seriously? Like
Yeah.
you.
Like, on some
Oh, you
real,
gonna believe
That ain't
him?
my arm in that
Oh, you gonna believe him over me? Like
it's another nigga with my tattoo.
Same tattoo, same spot.
Same dead grandma. So you and your cousin
You
got
and your
matching
cousin
tattoos,
too.
nigga?
Same car,
Okay.
same car too. All
Man,
on.
what?
same car, same clothes, same mustache.
Right.
Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
So you got a twin,
you
twin.
got a twin.
Man, y'all twinning to the fucking
Fullest.
Yeah.
But was straight out be like, it wasn't me.
That's why I just
heard
be
you.
telling people, like, oh, okay. Niggas hate that. They be like, what that mean? It mean exactly what I said. Oh, okay. I believe it when I see it.
I mean,
other
it's
than
game
that,
time.
you just-
It's
yeah,
game
you
right.
talking, like, you're
Game
talking.
time, right?
That's all you doing is fucking talking. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. If you ain't about to show me, then shut up. Period.
But they don't want to hear that though. Like they just.
Well, then they don't be talking to me. I cut niggas off for the bare
Them
minimum.
the ones that don't stay around long.
Yeah, it's a lot too. They
So
be
yo,
trying. Them
yo-
trial and error. My trial is not as
7
long
days?
No, it's not even 7.
Your cutoff game
I give 'em
strong.
7 days.
Your ass got 24 hours. You pronounce some shit wrong, and I know
and
you
cut-
serious.
and you
and
cut
don't.
off.
And it's simple. Oh yeah, no, we can't talk no more. Nope.
Cut off
Ain't
game
even on
strong.
need. Cut off game strong as fuck. I ain't playing with nobody. I don't even care. Like one nigga told me he dropped his phone in some water. That's why he hadn't talked to me in a week. And I was just like,
So you been out here with no phone.
so your phone been in rice for a whole week? Like, nigga, what the fuck? The rice ain't fixed it. Like you. Okay.
Okay. It's just
Hey,
say, okay.
Cause anybody in this day is gonna go straight to the phone store. Literally, you straight to the phone.
You going straight to the phone store because you ain't got no kids, quote unquote, and you got a good ass job. Get the fuck out of here. You got a girlfriend. You just don't want to fucking.
You just
tell
don't want to
me.
say it.
First of all, guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I use you for conversations. Cool. I don't give a fuck.
They would just laughing. No, just
They be
Man,
lying,
I could go on and on about the lies I didn't heard.
I know, right? Just
What's the wildest thing somebody done told you?
This ain't even like
like
super
wait,
wild, but the
hold on,
first
you
thing.
want like recent or like you know what I'm saying?
Damn, like the last come that quick. But yeah, people
Like
lie
I
like
heard
that.
so much shit. Like you want to hear in the last couple months the craziest shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like what's the most recent craziest thing somebody has done that's been trying to pursue you or, you know, trying to take up any of your time?
Oh, that's different. That's a little different.
yeah, that is
I thought you was going somewhere else
I
with
thought
it.
you was going somewhere else with that. Let me think.
I'll go first while
Okay.
y'all think.
Yeah.
While we think.
Okay, I got a Facebook friend. I ain't gonna say his name because I did forewarn all of my Facebook friends out there that's watching. I'm gonna talk about y'all if I see some shit that you post. I don't give a fuck.
Period.
I'm not gonna say your name, but if you hear me talking about you and you feel a certain type of way, I don't give a fuck.
That is
Yeah,
a
I'm
hell
just
of a
saying.
disclaimer, ain't it?
So,
I like that one.
I got
See?
this Facebook friend that like me or whatever. He was nice looking, but he keep posting these pictures from like 2013 and shit, like it's 2023. And I just feel like, why is you out here lying to people? You telling niggas that you at work in Flint and you at work in Sterling Heights. Like, what?
Well, that gives him more time. See, if you supposed to be in Flint.
How the fuck? No, it don't give more time.
He got time to get back to the
He
city.
got time.
No,
See, he
no,
got time to
see,
get
no,
back.
see, no. I think y'all don't understand what I mean. Like, he's posting literal pictures from back in the day. Like, he
saying
don't
that they like
look-
from today.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And he don't even look the same from.
No,
Okay, don't nobody
nigga
look
don't
the
even have the
from-
same beard. What the fuck, this nigga beard like down here on all his pictures, and in person that shit is right here. That nigga said he got a lineup today, and this shit is from motherfucking 3 years ago. Like, are you fucking serious?
Okay, he's psycho. He a little,
That's
he a little
catfishing.
bit off.
That's catfishing.
How do y'all think I felt when the nigga pulled up, and I'm like,
Oh,
You
he
don't
pulled
even
up.
where is your beard at?
Find out that was what he was doing as far as you asked.
I
He pulled
found-
up.
No, because at that
Nigga pulled
time,
up.
I'm not knowing if you cut your hair and or not. I don't know. I haven't really been, I don't pay attention. But after the fact, I started paying attention. I'm seeing posts like, nigga, that is not how you look right now. You told me you work at another plant. You don't even work for this damn company no more. Why the fuck is you on Facebook lying and gonna say you want to talk to me?
They just gotta lie. Like it's just like
Lying like that though, like that,
Okay,
you
that's-
don't even
okay,
look
so
like that. Like
that's a bit, that's
you
a bit
gotta,
extra.
something gotta be wrong with you. Cause how the fuck is what? That's like me posting some shit from fucking 2015 cause it happened on today in 2015. Like it happened today without a throwback Thursday, TBT, hashtag nothing. This nigga talking like
just a
it's
picture
current.
from- Okay, see that's just
Like how we sitting here right now.
And
If I
then
got
he'll
on
be
my
like-
phone and was like, shit, I'm at
Chicago
7
lit.
Yeah.
And you on the east side of Detroit.
Okay. Like I'm in Miami right now turning up on a boat, bitch.
Right.
No.
Why did I see something on Facebook today? I don't know where I saw it. They was talking about people posting pictures when they go on vacation, taking a shitload of pictures and then posting them years later, so it make it seem like their life is still lit. Like why? Like for real?
Because they're psychopaths. I don't see any other reason to be living in your dreams like that or your memories. Because what?
No, like
that's like if I started posting pictures of me and my baby daddy like today we had fun. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy as fuck. Obviously today me and this nigga ain't did shit. Nothing. It ain't. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you?
Now, see,
Sprinkle you over somewhere.
Like, you know,
throwback. Or take me back to Miami.
Or,
you know,
yeah, right.
Yeah, like,
and might post a picture from that I didn't post before.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Something like that.
Exactly, because that's what normal people do. No,
not acting like it's
that's
current.
like if you posted a picture earlier with your hair in braids and you was like, "Ooh, these braids tight as fuck," and oh my god, let me put some oil on my shit, and then I saw you like 3 minutes later with your hair how it is right now.
Well, you know, black women can change her hair.
Nah, fuck
no,
that. Not in 3 minutes.
Nah.
Not in 3 minutes.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I don't know about braids.
You have a lot of hair. Not in 3 minutes. Like I said, no, because this nigga ain't putting on the fake beard.
They do.
He not putting on the fake beard. That was really his hair. It'd be hard to gather all of that white and gray together like that. So that was really his beard. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I could not.
He got a salt and pepper beard. Those are sexy.
It is. But he don't have it no more.
And he know that. That's why he was posting it.
Those are sexy.
But what about when people see him? Like, am I the only? Okay, well,
so see,
I'm
So,
the person
so
that
I
thinks
want to
that
know:
shit weird.
is that considered like you just trying to be private and throw people off because you know they never let them know your next move, or is that like they just straight up lying and trying to keep an image that they don't have?
That's just straight up lying. Because if I see you with a salt and pepper beard and I'm like, okay, that's sexy, that's hot, and then I see you in person and you ain't got it.
I seen that nigga with a beard like, down here on Facebook. He had as much facial hair as your son when I saw him in person. The beard was down here, so yeah, no, it's a problem because I'm looking like.
Look, that's what made you click on the picture.
That's what made you click on the picture.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, you kind of cute with this beard, and then
it was a clip on.
And it was
right. And they
used the
chin,
the glue.
Yeah,
I know y'all seen that pictures where they glue that and then take the Afro kinky hair.
Yeah, that nigga glued this shit on and took that shit off. Like, yeah, I got this.
Hey, but they gluing edges on too, so I mean,
you
can't glue the beards on, you know.
They gluing all that on.
I don't like none of that shit.
I don't agree with none of it.
Look, cause we all in here basically.
Now what? Hold on. Now why y'all don't agree with that?
Because ain't none of us got lace fronts. First of all.
Okay, like the edges and stuff.
Yeah, we got
all. Okay, so they was like, women do it. So why they can't? Like
so
like
a nigga who's gonna start sweating and his shit gonna fall off. Cause they
and he gotta run to the bathroom and get a glue.
Right.
I'm just saying.
he gotta carry a glue stick with him to stick it back up there.
I think it's more so this because it's a feminine thing. Like we can throw on a little glue every now and then, but men doing this like you trying to be sassy a little bit.
But see, men be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It be like, all of y'all fake. Y'all got fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake boobs, fake butt.
Right.
You know, fake this. Y'all put on all this makeup. This.
But if you've been bored for like 10 years and you just
all of a sudden
because you saw a commercial or TikTok.
Now you got waves. You
fuck that shit. No. I think that shit.
But how would you even know? Because you got to think about it.
Because a nigga
like
better
Steve
gradually
Harvey wore a toupee for
he
ever.
Did.
Everybody was like, this nigga's lineup.
I can never forget him for that.
You're funny. He did.
He did.
So y'all ain't dating no guy that got the fake beard.
Hell no, I ain't.
That he got to take off at night.
He ain't wearing that shoe polish shit either.
But I'm just saying, like, for real, like, how would you honestly know? Because nobody knew that Steve Harvey was wearing a toupee.
Right.
The only thing everybody ever said about him was like his lineup crispy. Because that nigga shit used to be like, bam.
I used to say it looked weird.
I just wanted to know who the barber was.
I know.
So like
exactly.
You know.
So
it seemed very Gumby like to me, so I was just like,
but I mean, he wore, but like, if they honestly had on like fake beards or toupees or whatever, like,
I ain't talking to no nigga that look like that.
But would you honestly know? You wouldn't even know.
I've been doing hair for 20 years. I'm gonna know. Every lace, that makeup, none of that shit work. I can still see y'all screen doors. I still see y'all edges lifting. I still see all that shit. And I just be looking like, so you gonna go outside.
Okay,
like
so
that.
what about dudes that get like their eyebrows done or their eyebrows arched? Or
I
they
mean,
get-
if you
or
out
they
here
get-
looking
or
like
they
a
get
wolf,
waxes.
if you out here looking like,
like,
a
"Oh,
wolf,
like-"
then yeah, I mean, no.
It's not
Get
my preference.
rid of that.
It's not my
Yeah.
preference. I like a little scruff. You know,
Ain't nothing wrong with a scruff, but I don't want a nigga with one caterpillar rolling across his face.
that's
and
true.
shit.
Yeah, depending
So
on.
if you
So
about
you-
to get this fixed, I don't need the marker Buddha. I don't want that. If you gonna get it fixed, then get it fixed. But other than that, no, I don't want you arching your eyebrows. I don't want you.
like, oh, I'm coming with you.
Yeah, no.
I know, right? Let's go get our eyebrows.
But
done.
I have plucked some hairs before. I plucked some eyebrows of some dudes that I talked to before because they felt like it was too wild and too crazy. Trimmed them
Yeah,
up,
that's
but
fair.
yeah, if you about to be having that painted
The
on
art- the
thing
arch
they
and-
be
and
doing,
all of
yeah,
that.
no, I'm not doing that. Nah, you good. You can keep that to yourself. I'm straight.
doing too much.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's not my preference. I'm just say that.
Yeah.
But y'all enjoy though.
No, I don't think I can give it, but I do like a little salt and pepper. That's sexy.
Salt and pepper, like, I ain't gonna lie, I want a silver fox.
Yeah,
I seen a couple, like, I got a friend. He is very nice looking. he going like silver, and I'm like, damn, like, girls be on your dick already, cause you like fine as hell, but sir.
Is it just me, or do black men get finer as they get older?
Not all of them, some of them look
Most-
horrible.
Some
But
of them.
for the majority,
but for the majority of them, like,
yes,
unless
they
you had,
do.
okay, so that's across the board. If you had a rough life, you gonna
It's gonna show.
it's
Yeah.
gonna show.
rough lives, definitely.
That rough life show, but
they
like,
come out.
you know what I'm saying? If you know,
But yeah, everybody in here got tight ass, skin and cool features. Ain't
you know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, we be trying to keep
Yeah.
it together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Right?
Y'all don't.
We ain't
nobody
talking about
in
y'all.
here-
We ain't talking about y'all.
Ain't talking
Nobody
about-
need no makeup. Like none of y'all. Everybody look good. So yeah, I mean I feel you, but it's people out here that's abusing that shit. Like nobody want to talk about the fact that these girls out here with this drag queen makeup on, and I don't like it.
Work
Now,
it.
if we say that,
I don't wear makeup.
I wear makeup very rare. Like I own makeup, but
I can't
I
wear
only
makeup.
bought makeup once because that's how often I wear it. Like I don't wear makeup. I do my eyebrows and lashes, but that's as far as it goes.
I didn't start wearing makeup until I was like in my 30s. Like I didn't even know how to put on makeup.
I still don't.
I
That's
would
why I
look
just do
like
the eyebrows.
Spalding if I wore
Yeah.
makeup. My face would break
But-
out, hypoallergenic, all of that. None of that shit is gonna work for me. My
Nah,
face
Yeah.
gonna break
I don't
out.
like that. I don't like
So,
the
yeah,
break.
no.
I don't like the like. I do wear makeup when I go out sometimes, but I don't like the made up. I can't do all that. It's just too much. And then
But a plain beat is fine. It's nothing
yeah,
wrong with
just
that.
a natural.
I'm just allergic to everything. I know I'm gonna break out. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna break out from that shit.
I mean, makeup is fine, but people don't understand makeup is an enhancer.
it's supposed to be an enhancer. It's
It's
not
not
supposed to
change
change.
I'm not supposed. You're
Well,
not
a lot
supposed to
of
go
these
from
girls
Keisha to
be looking
Beyonce.
like they about to go get buried. So
Yeah.
They do, but then and not only that, they like completely change their whole facial features.
You literally
The
don't know who
contour
they
and all that,
are.
they be like,
yeah,
and then like
they do.
once you take all that off, you be like, what the hell?
Sir, where did you come from?
Who's the new guy?
Right,
What?
sir.
Oh my God, who did I bring home with me last night when you had all that
Exactly.
shit come off your face? Like, whoa.
No, I seen a post that said I'm gonna start taking girls to the pool on the first date because I need to see what's under that
See
mask.
what's gonna wash
Right.
off.
Yeah, I need to see what's gonna
The
stay.
most y'all gonna get that's gonna fall off of me is some lashes if they get too wet. Other than that,
yeah.
you get what you get. If you don't like me, don't talk to me.
But you know what? Okay, so let me ask you this: Do you find that you get hit on more by men when you like looking beat down?
Yes.
No, when you like, why is that?
Like today,
Like,
when I went to the gas station.
when I'm looking rough,
Yeah, they be all in your face.
They be all in
They
your
feel like
face.
your defenses are down.
No,
You not dressed
that's
up.
not-
What is
So what is
what
it? Because
is
you
it?
natural.
Oh my God.
Okay, Mark, you gotta get over
Yeah,
here.
come
I
on,
know.
hurry
What-
up.
what
Slide
is
your
it?
Come on
ass
to the
over
panel.
here.
What is it?
We
with
gotta.
that?
I need to know. I need.
We need
to
a guy's
know
opinion.
because I don't do makeup. I don't do nothing extra. I look how I look whenever you see me. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to explain.
I
Explain
mean,
it.
yeah, we
Explain
need
that.
to know. Let's turn your mic on.
Yeah, Q Mike 5. Right quick. So, you said that it's because you feel like your defenses is down.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no, we want to know.
We need
why
to know
is
why.
it that when we looking beat down, I'm talking hair.
Because if you look good to us like that, then we know when you get put together. We don't want the facade. We just got through telling you we don't like makeup, so we don't like the made up you. We like the natural what we'll see when we roll over in the morning you.
But
If
that's
that-
what you gonna get me anyway.
No,
I don't
okay,
wear
okay,
makeup.
well, see, then that's pretty much what we're talking about. So you're never beat up or whatever. So at what point are you in that stage that we're talking about where you don't have what in the morning when your pajamas is on or something? What you
I
have the
don't. My
bonnet
mama
on?
beat my ass.
See,
if I
okay,
come
so
outside
when
with
so
pajamas,
when
so I'm not doing it.
when do you ever come out the house? What do you consider dressed
When I
down
got a
for you?
hat on. When I got on a hat. When I.
So that's busted and beat up. when you
Nails
got a hat
might
on?
not be
Busted,
done.
busted.
Do you
Right.
see we walking up to
I
a
know
woman and
y'all
saying,
don't
"Oh,
look
her
at
nails
it.
ain't." I'm
No,
not about to
okay.
say that. We don't give a man.
Busted and beat up would be like, I ain't combed my hair in 4 days.
Yeah,
Because
and I got a hat on.
I have been days where my hair is in a ponytail, the same ponytail for 4 or 5 days.
Right.
It's like damn. So it's
all right.
like
I
we
throw the-
wrong. It's like we
I mean,
wrong
the
for
same
appreciating
shirt
your
for 2
beauty in the
days.
most natural state where
No,
it's
I'm
really
just-
just you. Okay, well then that's what
We
that's
just
what
want to know why.
No,
We're
no,
kind of
no.
ugly.
Okay,
Y'all
well,
got-
I ain't
what
gonna
I'm-
say
what
I ain't
I'm-
gonna say wrong. But
No,
it's just
what
like
I'm
we're being
saying is-
questioned on why we love the natural you with no additives.
No,
and
I'm
no
not
condiments.
questioning. No, we're
It's
not questioning it in
We
like
just
a
wanted to
bad way.
know.
We just wanted to know like why is it?
Well, that's why
That-
because you're beautiful the way that you are. We like you. We don't like what you put on.
I just be thinking niggas be lying to me all the time, so I'm just asking a simple
Yeah,
So
I was
and
asking
then
the
you
question.
look more real to us like that. You don't look like one of these made up that's coming out the house trying to look like something. That's what it is.
But this is how I always look. My friends beg me
okay,
to
so
get
so
dressed.
okay, so in that
They beg
event,
me to do shit.
when are you getting these people that are approaching you and when you're in this beat up, broke down
I guess
state?
maybe people just have
Just when you
liquid
have a hat on.
courage. No, because earlier today I ain't had no hat on. I was dressed just like this, but it ain't stop a bum from trying to talk to me in
Right.
the
So
store.
see, I get it. Like I'll be like, okay, so like I take my kids to school in the morning, so I do my drop offs. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. When I do my drop offs in the morning
We got a comment. Thank you.
I pick up the clothes off the floor.
Thank you, Lynn.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So I done wore them clothes 2-3 days. Now I'm only doing my drop offs though, so
Yeah.
nobody's really gonna see me, right?
Unless
I
you
just
gotta go to the
pull
store.
up.
I might
Right,
have a stain
so-
in my hoodie because I done ate my
So you
burger
said
on the
when
way.
Right,
you
so
drop your
hair up
kids
in-
off at school in the morning. You said
Okay,
that.
right. So I'm looking.
You know
I'm
that
looking
it's some
busted.
dude's occupation to go to exactly the schools in the morning when
No,
y'all
but it's-
are
no,
dropping
okay,
to
so-
find women.
so
Like, it's
okay,
like
so-
their occupation. And
So the other day, like this is like school was out last week, right? So this was like the day before school. Okay, so I'm busted. I'm like running. I'm like ready for school to be over. Yada yada woo, whatever. Okay, so hair up in a ponytail. I ain't combed it in like 4 days because last week of school was rough. So after I dropped my kids off at school, I run to the gas station. I'm like, let me get 20 up because I was like, I ain't had no gas. Got me a little coffee. I
Oh,
do
you
whatever.
went to the gas station. You went to the Bermuda Triangle.
No, but dude was like, so it's this dude behind me. And he like, that's all your hair, ain't it? I'm looking busted. I ain't brushed my teeth, like nothing. I'm like, what is you talking about? He all in my face.
So how do we know that we don't see? We're not. So that's the thing. All the things that y'all, that's just like when y'all take a picture, right? And y'all fine as hell and shit, and then y'all will the caption, everything about y'all be made up like outfit and everything, and the caption on the fine ass picture would say, "Excuse the dirt on the mirror." We wasn't thinking about that shit until you said so. All of these things that you talking about is things that we're not walking up to. Let me smell her, make sure her breath.
I'm just saying. It just seems
it's like I'm zoning in on what I like about you. You know what I mean? And then you are in the mindset on what do you like about me right now that I'm in in this state. Like what's likable about me? And it's like, whoa, what's likable about you? So you got to be made up and you know, put all of your best shit on, and your makeup, your hair got to be done for you to feel like that you likable.
Well, my mama told me don't come outside without my hair done, or you know.
Well, it's not. Well, I didn't say come out looking like Raggedy Ann by a long shot.
But I'm just saying, like, so when I have on a hat, it's normally because, like she said, I ain't comb my hair in like 5 days. Like it's a mess under here. I really,
you know, to me, I don't know if all dudes read it the same way, but a lot of times this is what I feel like. When I see a woman with a hat on, it's like I'm trying to be low key. I don't really want to be seen. A lot of times, like that baseball cap to the front, that dad hat down, tucked over here.
People can't help but to see me.
Oh, that's my bad. Hair they had, you know.
Type shit, you know what I mean? I don't want to be seen, like, you know what I mean? So, and sometimes it's just, when we see that, it's like, okay, and she looked good, so let me compliment her and try to make her feel better about on today when she look like she don't feel like she looking that good. So let me try
always
to
look good. No, I'm just like the fuck. No,
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll see that and it'll register as one or two things. Like she, you know, having a bad day. Let me brighten her up, or I might not say nothing to her. She gonna, you know, snap, or she ain't even the type to be approached. And maybe that's my observation.
All the time, there was no reason for that funky ass bum to be trying to talk to me earlier. I'm still upset.
Okay, it's not the fact that he tried to talk to you. It's who tried. It's like almost like dick pics. How y'all say that y'all don't like him, but let it be a dude that y'all actually want to smash, to send you a dick pic, you be happy about it.
If his dick ain't big, I'm not gonna be.
Okay, well, if you like it for whatever reason.
If it's not big, I don't want to see it. You said you don't what?
I don't do dick pics. Don't send me a dick pic.
I mean, I really don't like dick pics, but if you got a big ass dick, you know,
you're gonna be like,
that's my point.
If you got a big ass dick, like, you know,
you gonna be like,
why did I say that? Why did I open this conversation up?
Now we on to something else.
Why did I do it? I'm sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do. But
right.
Yeah, that's the thing. We just like y'all in your natural state. You know what I mean? That's you, and it's like, and then not only that, it says to us. Again, it depends on the energy that we get or how you present yourself. It presents confidence. Like, I don't really care. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm confident when coming out like this.
He was stinky. He shouldn't have said anything
Okay, listen. He was just a little bit overconfident, right? Some people just have too much confidence mixed with a little bit of not giving a fuck so much. They just don't care what they say.
That nigga was confident enough to say, I'm trying to get her to pay for my shit, and I want her to be my baby mama.
Yeah, he was reaching.
A little bit, yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I just be like, ain't nobody tell you to talk to me. I didn't smile when we made eye contact. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so Mark, so here's another question for you then. So, if men like women in their natural state, right? So that's the woman that you talking to. Then why do men fantasize over the Instagram models?
Made up.
The made up with
That is a good question.
Yes. Why if a man wants a woman in her natural state, then why are BBLs so popular? Why?
You know why? Because women want what they don't have. Women see other women with ass, natural ass, right?
No,
but
women want that because y'all fantasize over the Instagram models.
But let me finish.
Okay,
that's only a certain pocket of dudes, but these are the dudes that you don't want because they're only after you for one thing. So now you go in and do that fake shit and put that shit on you. Now you attracting the type of energy that you don't want. So if you know what I mean, and then these are the type of women who are projecting the type of the image, right? Who will never attract the type of man that they want. They flaunt the shit out here like whatever, like it's available and readily open to anybody. But then they say that they want this, top tier dude and shit, and you're not presenting to be the type of woman that the man that you wants.
But
you stop trying to be so you stop taking the attributes of what these women, these materialistic women that you see, and putting it on yourself. I'm saying you per se or any one of y'all putting it on yourself, trying to attract the dudes that you see going after all of the women. Because these ain't the men that y'all want in the first fucking place. Y'all want the ones that's hollering at you. Y'all want the ones that's hollering at you in the grocery store.
The men are wanting women with the BBLs, and they are the top tier men. Like they are the top
And
echelon.
they're going after that because they don't see women who look like that have the personality of the woman like you.
No, because when a man reaches when a man reaches like a certain financial status, or they feel like, oh, that's what you're supposed to have on your arm. Like how many men, like there's
You can't make blanket statements and say that's how.
There are a few exceptions, of course. Like I'm not gonna say it's like the whole gamut of all men, but if you take the majority, I can definitely say the majority of high influential, financially successful men, they all of their wives, all of their women, all of their girlfriends, all of their baby mamas, they all look the same.
They look the same, or they white.
That's a whole nother topip. Right.
They look the
they
same or they
skinny,
white.
big boobs. They didn't pay for their boobs to get done. They didn't pay for their butt to get done. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they all look the same. They're not looking for a regular
The
looking
ones that you
woman.
see, I guess the ones that you see in the mainstream. I mean, I know plenty of rich celebrity men, even basketball players who have if you want to say it like that, regular looking wives. You know what I mean? You just see it's no different than the stereotype that you see of the cookie cutter mold of type of woman that you see. Well, it's kind of the stereotype is being broken nowadays, but just the type of woman that you would see on the cover of magazines and your typical actresses. You know what I mean?
Well, they was always sticks when I was coming up. Now
Right,
it's
Yeah, that's why I said those. That's what I said. Those stigmas are being
Yeah.
broken.
Right.
But see, that's
They
what I'm saying. The point
definitely
that I'm
are.
making is that those are the ones that you see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, think about wives like Aisha Curry, who's beautiful and she looks like a regular type of chick,
Yeah.
but at the same time, she
in the
don't- she don't
90s.
see- She don't see
She
it. She
wouldn't
don't
even
see it
have
that
the
way.
issues that she has right now if it was in
Absolutely
the
not.
90s.
No.
If it was in the 90s,
She would've been
Aisha
fine.
Curry would not have any of the issues that she has with herself right now.
No,
None.
at all. No.
Everybody would be on her jock.
Yeah.
See how
But
I
that
said
was-
that jock like we was back
Like
in
we
the
like
day.
we back in the
But yeah, like nah.
So yeah, this is again, a woman who's chasing what she sees in society, chasing what she sees in the mainstream. You know what I mean? Wanting to be what she sees, wanting to have what she sees, and don't realize that she got what a lot of women want. I mean, not only in the husband, but the stable lifestyle and being in the spotlight. You just fucking it up, making your husband, look like a fool.
What? Really?
Which mean, really? Did you see what she did?
Okay,
What,
that was
again?
you.
What we talked about last
Well,
week?
she
She
took-
did something
We
else.
talked
she
about
took
that
the ring
last
off?
week. We
Oh,
already
yeah,
talked about that
oh, yeah,
last
did
week.
we?
We did. We
Like,
talked about
Okay,
that.
all right.
We talked about that last week. Like, you bringing up whole shit.
Speaking of bringing
Men
up
like
old
bringing up
shit,
old shit.
but speaking of men don't like letting shit go. But that's another topic for another day.
I was just
You
making
all
a
don't.
point. I wasn't bringing up old shit. I'm bringing a point.
But
bringing up whole shit.
bringing up old shit, we was discussing a topic amongst ourselves about would you repair or would you be willing to talk to an old friend about
Basically, that
strange
Sit down
or
with an old
distant-
friend that you
Yeah.
fell out with. I think this is what the comment that y'all posted
Yeah.
in the
I'm not sitting down with nobody. Fuck you.
Well, damn, you sound like my daddy. Shit. Remind me never to cross her. Get on her bad side.
noted.
Right. I
Why?
mean,
Why do I need to sit down with you and talk to you about what the fuck you did to me? For what?
if I feel like it was a misunderstanding, yes. But if it's some blatant, you disrespected me and didn't take me or my feelings into consideration, oh no, I'm done with you. We have nothing to talk about. You're the same person. You're grown. Nothing is going to change about you. You're not growing. You're not evolving. So no, we have nothing to talk about. We don't need to sit down and do nothing.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Now, I will say this. I used to back in the day. But at my age now, I'm not talking to you.
I would say some people yes, some people no, because
not
I guess
talking to
it
you.
depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Depend on the situation. Depend on.
I would.
It depends on the situation. You know what I mean? That's all. You know, because I mean it's a lot of time
What situation would it be that you would, like, under what circumstances?
that it's not a real reason for me to not talk to them.
So what's not a real reason for you to not talk to them?
Yeah.
Because somebody
Because-
mad you said some shit, or because somebody mad you ain't do something that they wanted you to do, that you didn't have to do.
Yeah, all of those things. I mean, if it wasn't nothing that came into the point of
Your life being in
physical
jeopardy.
harm, you know what I'm
Okay, I
saying?
feel you,
You know, jeopardizing money.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't
Yeah.
sit
things
down
like that.
for.
You know, or even certain depths of disrespect or trying to compromise my integrity on
But I
certain
kind of
certain
sort of
shit.
feel like, Frankie, since y'all giving out these examples, I don't give a fuck enough
I
to
don't
even
give a
sit
fuck
down.
enough. Not
Yeah,
really,
that's what I
because,
said. I mean, yeah,
But this is the thing. If we fell out, I addressed what I had to say with you.
When we fell
Right
out,
then and there.
exactly.
I don't need to- I
we
don't
don't
need
need
to talk
go
about it.
revisit it.
We don't need
I
to-
mean,
we
I
don't
feel
need to
you. You're
revisit
right.
that.
Yeah,
I already said what I wanted to say.
My thing is this. Like, I guess within the core of that question, I guess I'm hearing what I'm saying no to what I initiate reaching out to the person. Probably not. But
Yeah,
would
I
I be
know.
open to talking to the
If
having that
circumstances happen when you are around
and even then, like I
somebody
said,
else,
that's you know when it would be in question to me. Like, you know what I'm saying, if they want to, I ain't got no problem with talking this shit. I'm
So I had a situation like this come up recently. A baby mama. So I'm not gonna say whose baby mama. It's just a baby mama.
right?
We're gonna say
Okay,
baby
a
mama.
baby
right?
mama.
Okay.
Okay.
That me and this chick had it out 20 something years ago. Been beefed out ever since. Like not, and I really don't have a problem with the girl.
Right. You ain't gonna forget what happened.
I'm not gonna forget what happened.
Exactly.
Right? So, but unfortunately, because she is a baby mama, I still have to
respect
the
yeah, I
right.
feel
Okay.
you.
So I was asked like a month ago, like, will you sit down and talk with her? Why?
What are we planning
What-
this
what-
talk
what-
for? What is
what
it about
do
to
I-
solve?
Oh, because this is something that needs to be addressed to handle. No, she stay away from
I
me.
guess-
I stay away from her. End the story. Like, why do we
I
need
guess if
to?
there
Why
was
do we
some
need
kind
to
of
discuss
positive
anything?
thing for us to gain out of you know what I mean, out of that.
Are
that'd
the
be pretty much
babies
like-
the babies involved are grown? So again,
Oh, in that
if you
situation,
say
yeah.
it's 20 plus years,
Just for the sake of-
there's no need in us talking.
There's no need in us talking.
We have
There's
nothing to discuss. I'm not
there's
about to
nothing
sit in your face.
discuss.
We not about to do
And
nothing
you
and
together.
that sounds selfish
You-
if it doesn't
You don't
add
pay
anything to my
it,
life.
It doesn't
like,
add
that's what I'm
anything
saying.
to my life.
And
You're
that's-
not
and that's
paying none of
ultimately,
my
I guess, what I'm-
bills. You are irrelevant in my life.
If
so
we
why
have
do
to
I
be in the
need-
same room, I am cordial enough to say hello. Other than that, we're not about to fake key, talk, and or anything. Hi.
Okay, well, see,
And I'm walking past.
I'm not always cordial enough to even say
I mean, I'm not saying
But
I'm
I don't-
always
but I mean-
cordial, but you know,
I feel
if a person speaks to me, I'll speak back.
I'll
say
speak
that.
back. That's what I do.
Because
If
I'm
you
not about to
speak
just be
me,
like, hey, no.
I'm not
I seen you.
disrespectful. Like, I don't feel like I'm disrespectful. I feel like if you have an issue with somebody and they have an issue with you and y'all just so happen to be in the same room, it's okay if y'all do not speak to each other. Like,
It is. It's nothing wrong
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong with that. So
And some people that try to force you to be fake
Force
or
you to be-
disrespectful,
force you
right?
to-
It's
right.
because when you know you got a problem with somebody, or you know you done wronged somebody, or they done
Yeah.
wronged you rather, and they walk up to you on some fake shit. So now I either got to
Oh
be
my
fake and
God,
respond to
yes.
you, or I got to be what you would see as disrespectful and hold
And
you
ignore
shit.
you. Exactly.
right.
I've been around
So now you gonna
situations
make me
where
be
it's
fake
like,
or disrespectful.
I know y'all. The fact that we're in the same space and we're not fighting should be enough for you to
Should
shut
be
the fuck
enough
up.
to shut the
I don't have to talk to
I
nobody.
don't have to talk to you.
I ain't
don't
got
have
to
to-
mean shit with this bitch over here because I don't
Absolutely
fucking like
not.
her. No, I could be cool and calm, but if you come in my little square, in my little
In my
area,
little
if you in my
zone.
breathing area, we gonna have
my
a problem.
personal space. Don't come into my personal space.
Yeah, but I could-
won't come into yours.
I'm grown. I have no
was-
problem being around people I don't like. I've done it several years. I have no problem just acting like it's nothing.
Just
I
acting
don't
like they're
see
not
you.
even there.
I could.
I don't see a
I'll
problem in
see
that.
you if you come close to me, but other than that, you nothing. I ain't worried about you.
I mean, like, I don't even care if you next to me. Like, just don't. As long as you don't speak to me, and
Yeah,
I'm
as
really
long
cool.
as
I
you
can
not
be in-
coming up
I
to
can be
me,
in the
making
same
me
room with
feel
you.
some type of way,
Yeah.
we not gonna have no problems. And other than that, it's nothing.
Some people, like I say, try to push your buttons. Shit.
They do.
Well, I mean, that's
And I hit people
You
when
ain't
they
talking.
talking.
You ain't talking to now. They just want to linger around and you know what I mean, or just try to do shit to
But
agitate.
why?
You. Just
Try to get under your
But
skin.
why?
try to get
yeah.
under your skin. Try to provoke a response out of you. You know what I mean? Because you're provoking a response out of them by ignoring them, right? So their response is to try to agitate you. So now they want a response back now.
You can't agitate me.
I don't care enough.
I don't care.
Like, fuck around, agitate me. I might go do some disrespectful ass shit in your face. Then you gonna be mad.
Then you're gonna be mad. I don't.
Oh, then she disrespectful. Like, yeah, it's
I
not.
think,
You know, it's
like,
not.
I've been called far worse than just disrespectful. So I really
I mean, I
don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm not.
I've been being called disrespectful for 30 years. So I
Yeah.
mean, I really like at this point I could really fucking care less if somebody thinks I'm disrespectful or whatever. Like, that's your opinion of me, and that's what the fuck it is. I really don't care.
Yeah, I feel you on that shit. Where you like,
My-
at this age, I ain't. I really.
You
don't
see
feel
what I'm
to
saying?
clear up
I'm
shit
too old. I'm
to-
too
to-
old for that
like,
shit.
Whatever
Like,
whatever
the
you
fuck?
feel, then feel
Go
it.
feel it.
Yeah,
Go feel
at
it. But
this
just
point.
go feel it over there.
I
Please
feel
and
like
thank
if I ain't say nothing to you, don't say shit
you. To me.
Like, even when I be seeing people in public, they be trying to be nice, and I be like, damn, my mama ain't raised me to be rude, but if I didn't look at you and smile or look calming and welcoming, don't fucking talk to me. I don't care about what you have. I don't care about what you want. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want this. No, I don't want that. No, we're not resolving shit. Nothing. Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bothering you. Let me be.
Pretty much. That part right there.
That's cool. That we all on the same page
See,
with
right.
that.
I don't know. I would sit down with somebody if it didn't compromise my freedom. If what we fell out for didn't compromise my freedom or my life, then I feel like it's worth talking about. Whether we decide to still be cool afterwards, but at least I like to get to the bottom of what happened. Now, like you said, Frankie, if you had an issue, you gonna address it right then and there. I don't address it right then and there. I hold on to shit. So I feel like, I might want to talk about it a couple weeks later.
Oh,
when
you
I'm
have
I
Aggressive.
guess it
You know
depends.
what?
I
I
guess
hold
it
on.
depends on
I
how
would
much
say-
I value the friendship.
Well,
Is
you know what?
whether I
I
feel like
use-
it's worth talking
Yeah.
about. Or not.
I used to hold stuff in. I used to be like that. I really did. But you know what? At the end of the day, what I realized is the only person that eat up
It's
is
you.
me.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah,
So
ain't no
now
holding it.
I'm saying you gonna hear my mouth right now.
I need to talk about it right now.
Right
I feel
now. I'm gonna get all this shit off my chest.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel.
I
And
think-
if you don't like it,
This why I don't have
And
friends.
see, I
this
think
is why I don't.
Cause I be letting people know, like,
I feel the same way. Or as opposed to sometimes not even saying shit. When people show you who they are, I just treat them accordingly, and
Yes.
just separate myself and
Oh
shit.
my
And then
God,
it's like
yes.
you wrong because it's like, why you don't hear from me? Because it's like, what the fuck?
When
for?
somebody show
point?
you who the fuck they are, you
Believe
better believe
that
that
shit.
the first time.
Yeah.
you know what?
Don't ever be thinking,
Like-
wait. No, what women, I can change him. No, the fuck you can't. That is who the fuck
Some
he
men
is.
get into situations with women who they know have that mentality, just for the sake of getting over. Like I know she feels like she can change me, so I'm gonna
But you
get in here.
can't.
I'm gonna get in here
I'ma
and
play
act like
along.
I'm gonna get in here and act like a dude who she can change and
who
shit
know how to act.
Right,
until
but you
until she
can't.
look up and she's the one changed and shit. Like
And that's exactly what happened. You end up being the one to change while you trying to change somebody else.
Oh, most definitely. I definitely changed. I'm getting back to my old self, though. So, since I'm getting back to my old self, I kind of sort of feel like, I see why people still fuck with me, why people still be like, oh my God, we've been waiting on you to come back.
Wait, wait.
Like,
Yes.
you
You
was
took-
gone
you
so
was
long,
gone for
you
so
didn't even
long.
realize it.
No.
Having somebody that'll isolate you just to benefit themselves.
let me get the
sucks.
hell out of here. This the ladies' room.
Just the late. I know.
Bye.
Wow, we got your
Bye.
2 cent comment already.
Yeah, you said what you had to say. If we have any more questions
you.
from a dude's perspective, oh yeah, we need your son too, cause he a young one.
My
Yeah.
baby. My little
It don't
kid.
matter. You've been in the shots anyway, so
I
yeah.
know.
You've been sliding and all that in the shots. So yeah, if we need any other from a younger perspective, we definitely ask you, cause ain't nobody saying nothing in the comments. We can see our comments. Y'all just sitting there watching.
Y'all just sitting there watching. Yeah. Hey, y'all.
Right. Hey, we answer questions and
Thanks
interact
for
with the
tuning
audience. We do greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in, listening to what we saying.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm I'm not confrontational, so I don't fall out with people very often. But when I do,
I
I hold it in.
I'm confrontational.
I hold it in. Because I be feeling like I'm so laid back. How would you even go there with me? You know, I just feel like I
Because
shouldn't
some
even be in
people
it.
have all of the audacity.
The
They do.
audacity.
All of it.
I'm confrontational. I'm absolutely confrontational. But I will say this, okay? So my confrontation, I am a reaction.
Yeah, you have to do something to me for me to pop up.
I don't ever start anything.
Yeah, but I finish
But
it.
I will absolutely acknowledge the fact that when I react, I go way overboard. But I feel like you started it, so like you can't get mad at me for my reaction because you wouldn't have got my reaction if you didn't start it first.
Yeah.
That was your bad. But everyone get mad. Oh, you did this, you did, but I didn't start it though. Like, why is everybody mad at me because I said something, because I did something? You did it first. So yeah, I'm confrontational. I'm gonna show my ass. Absolutely.
And at least you can admit it.
I can absolutely admit it. I'm gonna show my ass.
Well, for our last little portion, I do want to talk about this submarine situation.
Oh yeah, right. That's crazy.
I know everybody has read about it.
Did you know that was the third mission of that
I didn't know.
submarine?
Yeah, I know
It
they
was
went on
not-
previous ones,
and
and the
then-
people are alive that went on the other ones.
The other
but-
two, yeah. So
Oh.
the one guy, they had he was on the first mission that
Mhm.
they had. He was like, it was a suicide mission to begin with. Like, they was dumb as hell for going on there. Like, okay, you didn't. That looked like a suicide mission from the get go. Like, why would you even?
I feel like they
do that?
should have listened to the dude that they fired that was over safety when he told them the window is not strong enough. Y'all need to reinforce it, take it out, put something that could handle that much pressure. So with that little window that only went to 1,300,
Yeah.
that's like what, basically popping out a window on an airplane. Like,
Yeah,
you
pretty much.
tripping. Everything about to be crushed in this instant though.
But they said it wasn't safe. Like, right from the get go, it never passed none of the inspections, none of the
But you know what?
nothing.
When you dealing with people with money who think they could buy anything and do anything and their money warrants whatever action, they not gonna care. They gonna spend that money. And it was $250,000 each, and it was
Each.
how many of them? 4
5.
or 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
so
5 total, but one
so it
was
was
the
4
owner.
people
4
and one-
people. Yeah.
So y'all spent $1 million all together to go die.
Yes.
Y'all could have helped feed hungry people.
Everything.
Y'all could have did a lot. Y'all could have flew around in helicopters and just threw money out.
Right.
But okay, so y'all know it's the conspiracy theorists who now talking about they didn't really go down there.
Yeah,
It
I've been
was,
seeing the conspiracy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Y'all know they had to come out. That they did it to, you know,
Cover up the aliens
to
that
cover
landed
up
in
to
Las
all of
Vegas.
this- Yes.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that. I've been seeing a lot of that online. If it's not that, they could be using it to cover up something else. I think they just relocate.
Right in the middle of Donald Trump's
Oh,
trial.
you right.
Right.
They are doing that.
Right.
They are. His trial is right now. It's definitely
So another
covering
distraction.
something up. It's
Could-
a distraction
is it
for
another
sure.
distraction? Like, were
They
they
said that two of those
honestly?
guys, the owner, the CEO, and one of the other guys was actually under investigation for some shit. So they probably know
They was
some
all
Jeffrey
right.
Epstein
So-
shit, and it was fake their death and not
So
having some
my
other
thoughts
shit.
on it is they already relocated their family. That's why the dude, nephew,
son.
whoever was out partying, son, whoever it was out having a
They wasn't even-
grandiose
they wasn't even
time.
tripping shit.
Right.
Yeah, living their best life, and this nigga supposed to be getting crushed by fucking pressure under the
Right.
damn sea.
And then the one guy, the one billionaire, took his 19-year-old son. Like, why would you take your
Yeah.
Hold on, it was a kid.
It
down
was
there
a
too, I
19?
didn't-
He
was-
was
Oh,
19. Yeah.
Well, my first thought when I read
Well-
about it was the money. That was just too much money for a possible
I
experience.
could
Of
have
seeing
did a
it.
lot with one of their
With one-
shares. one with one
With
ticket,
one
I
share.
could have did a lot. They crazy as hell. But you know, they keep.
But do you
funding
just
people,
do
so.
crazy shit like that just when you got money? You just
No, I know
you
a lot
just-
of tight.
you just purposely go
tight-pocketed
on
rich people.
a suicide mission.
They
Like,
just really ain't had nothing to do. That's what it was. They really
I'm
was
not
just
about
out
I
here.
don't care how much money I have. I am not about to spend $250,000 to go on a suicide mission. Like, that just don't make no sense.
They had all the red flags that we was talking about earlier, and they
All of
ignored
them.
them. They
All of
ignored
them.
them.
They already had said that the submersible wasn't strong enough. It didn't pass any of the safety inspections, and it shouldn't have been down here. So why would you go?
They relocated their family a few weeks ago, and they probably just went down and slipped. They did. The Simpsons definitely.
Right.
They did. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah,
93, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
They did. They
I
went
mean,
down there.
I don't want to believe the conspiracy theories, but I don't know, because I can't really say, like, I don't know, because that just don't make no... But it was the third mission. No, see, if it was the first one, I'd be like, okay. But, like, it was really, like, the third mission. So
Yeah,
the
so
first
y'all
two
already
people-
knew. Y'all already been down there. Y'all already took something down there. So why would you change whatever y'all had the first time? Because you wanted an extra fucking body? Just build the same thing over again. We could go down there. We could tag team. Let's follow each other. Let's caravan down there.
Just get right. But they didn't want to do that.
No, they wanted to be in one little tic-tac with a shitter. That's all they had in there. One
Literally,
window with
that's it.
tic-tac and a
And they
shitter.
said it was only like one little window. So like honestly, like how much of the wreckage were y'all honestly going to see out of this one little window for 5 people? Okay, make it make sense. It don't.
It don't make no sense
None of it
because
makes
ain't no
sense.
shower curtain separating me. That's just like if all of us in here was stuck on this table that we sitting at. Because that's about the size of it.
Yeah.
And then where you at, Coop, that's the shitter. I'm not pulling no curtain between this little ass table and that and shitting in front of y'all. No.
For $250,000, we
Yeah.
better all have our own bathroom.
Okay, and sweets. I'm talking about we should each be in our own pies. Y'all crazy as
Y'all
hell.
better make sure y'all shit before you leave the house.
Man,
It's gonna be a long ride.
yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't have went down there. It's no way. You telling me I spent this much money to go down here on the coffee
You
table?
better shit before you leave the house.
Yeah, you had shit before you leave. That's talk about they got privacy if we pull the curtain back.
No.
They ain't got no fucking privacy with no damn curtain and they shitting in a fucking
So
bucket.
did they have food in there or nothing? Or it's just
They had a
them
very
and shit?
small amount of food because they was planning on
What was
returning.
they gonna take in there? Look at how big this table is.
Like,
Some
It ain't-
sandwiches or some sandwiches.
They took crackers and granola. That's what the fuck they took down there.
They took some
Couple of
subs.
apples.
They took some subs down there.
They took Jersey Mike's down there with him.
I'm not.
That's crazy as fuck. I hope they did have a good last meal if they really did
I know,
die.
right?
They probably somewhere laughing like, they really thought we were going to go all the way down there. A real submarine took their ass somewhere else. They on an island somewhere
They really could have. Cause,
running
I
from
mean,
tax evasion. Shit.
I ain't no telling, man. That story just don't make sense to me at
It
all.
doesn't because
It don't add up.
y'all was that smart to have that much money and then y'all decided to just go jump in the ocean with a tic tac. Get the fuck out of here. As big
Why
as
you
the
keep saying
ocean
a
is.
tic-tac?
Because that's
Because it
how
was
big
small
it
as
is compared
shit.
to the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
If we threw this table, that table and that. Yeah. The fuck? Nope. They got swallowed by a kraken or some shit. And, you know, people be like, oh my God, y'all shouldn't be laughing and joking about that shit.
But that was some dumbass shit to
they
do
could have
that in the
donated
first-
them $250,000 to something else. A piece? Yeah, no, fuck all
Yeah,
that.
That was some
That was a
dumbass
waste
shit.
of fucking money. If y'all wanted some notoriety or some shit like that, y'all could have just simply took a helicopter and dropped that money over different places. It ain't even have to be Africa. They could have did that shit in the U.S. Hell,
Right,
we
pretty
poor
much.
over here too.
Hello.
They crazy as hell. That shit like that piss me off. They be giving these people all this money, funding because they have this, that, and the third, and they do dumb shit like this with the money.
Rich folks, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
Just got
find
so
me a
much-
rich
Do
motherfucker.
y'all think it would have been the same story if they was black?
No,
Okay.
it would have been like 4 dumb niggas in the water. They go see the slave shit. They wanted to go see where their ancestors went.
And that would have been the end of the
Okay,
story.
so-
Yeah, that would have been it. They wouldn't have a search party and none of that shit.
They would have never searched. They'd be
Hell
like,
no.
well, there's the end of that.
Man, what they'd be like, we off the coast. That's all we can tell y'all. This is where the first ship came in.
Ain't no niggas about to spend no
Hell no.
$250,000 to go in no water. We don't, no, We
not doing that dumbass
We
shit.
not doing that dumbass
I ain't
shit.
even had to ask nobody what ethnicity motherfuckers
Absolutely
was.
not.
'Cause
Yeah, I didn't even have to ask. We'd have heard about that and be like, nah, I'm straight. And somebody in our family would have talked us out of it, even if we thought about doing something like that. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
pretty
that don't
much.
sound right.
Man, that's crazy. That's just dumb as fuck. People are dumb. They give the
People
wrong people money.
All the
People
time.
do some weird shit. Though. You
They
like,
do
what?
like, what type of platform I need to jump on to get some of this dumbass money y'all be giving away? Because I know it's one out there. It ain't just Patreon. It's something else. It's something else y'all doing. I need to do something. Do I need to sacrifice somebody or some shit to get a large lump sum of money?
You need to do something.
Man, what? It gotta be something. Shit, yeah.
Like, let me get 250.
Man, what? Can I sacrifice like just somebody random that's already on hospice or something? Just, you know,
Who ain't got
take
that?
them. Yeah, who ain't got that long. I love everybody else that's around my age. Shit. Other than that, yeah, you can go on and take somebody that's about to be up out of here.
That's crazy.
Clone them. Since y'all cloning everything else.
Oh, yeah, right? Cloning, that's crazy. That's a whole
Cloning
nother
definitely
topic,
is
though.
crazy.
Mm,
They cloning whole animals and horses and
They
cats and
are.
dogs and shit. Yeah.
I could do a clone, though. I could take a clone of myself. I ain't gonna even lie.
What you gonna use it for?
Right. To not do some other shit. He like, oh, I don't want to do this.
Like, I'm gonna turn her into the maid.
Come on, Frankie, too.
Come on, little Frankie.
Come on, little Frankie. Yeah, absolutely. I would take a clone. What? Teach her how to cook.
No, but the
clean.
clones is replacing you though. When they clone you, you not in the picture no more. It's your clone.
No, I need a clone where I'm still here.
Okay.
Okay, like, I don't need a clone to take my place. I need, like, a clone that's still here.
So y'all can both be.
Yeah.
So you want an identical twin is basically what you saying.
Yeah, you want a twin.
I mean, look, I got some friends
Rockstar.
that's identical twins, and I ain't gonna lie. Especially back in the day, you could really tell, because I know them. I could tell them apart. People definitely still get them mixed up, but they do shit for each other like that. Like,
yeah.
my homegirl got her twin sister ID. Like, she smoked, her twin don't. If I need a drug test, my sister
My sister
going.
gonna go. Here you go.
And that shit been
And
working
that
for them
work,
for
see?
almost 40 years. So,
that's
I
That's what
mean,
I'm talking about.
I
yes.
would like one.
Absolutely.
I wish
Who
I
y'all
would have been
think clone
clone.
though? Like who y'all think in the celebrity world is a clone?
When we see how Jamie Foxx come up out of this, I know
Girl,
for
don't
sure.
even-
I'm just
That
saying.
I for sure think Gucci Man is a clone.
Yeah, Gucci definitely look like a clone.
Britney
He do.
Spears, Dave
Britney
Chappelle.
Spears.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Dave Chappelle do too. Kanye is definitely a
I
clone.
don't know about Kanye. I think
Kanye
that's
done
him.
lost his
No,
rabbit
I think he a
ass
clone
mind.
because ain't no reason him and our girl be walking around looking like fucking tube
What the
socks and shit.
Did you
So
see
long.
that?
Oh yeah,
right?
and plastic bags and all
Yes.
that. Like
Kanye done lost his mind. Like, for real, for real.
Kanye crazy.
He got hit with the Kardashian spill. That's all that was.
Well,
He was fine before he met Kim.
if Ray J would have never fucked her,
Girl, stop, right?
I'm just saying, he the one who let that damn mixtape. I ain't gonna forget about you, Ray. I'm just saying, you know, what was that song he made? He hit it first.
Yeah, I hit it first. Yeah.
I hit it first.
I wouldn't have been bragging about that. But okay.
What?
He like what? I didn't do
Nothing.
nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I think this was a good show. We had a lot of topics. It's been basically it was just all about
We did.
what's been
I
happening.
think we need
in
to
the media.
promote us more because today we kept it at a steady at least 5 or more people watching at all times. I mean, it was
Hey,
for some. Yes.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Yeah,
Thank
shout out
y'all
to
for
y'all.
watching. Whoever y'all are. I'm not signed in, so I can't see who's watching, but Thanks to everybody who was
know, right?
watching.
Thanks, we
I
had
appreciate the
comments.
support.
Make sure y'all comment. You know, we interact with y'all.
We definitely interact because I'm like geek that Phil is from the UK. I've always
That
wanted
was
to
I
go
I
to
know
the
that was
UK.
lit.
Like,
He was like, I'm going to bed,
like
y'all.
Phil.
Somebody's 2 in the
It's
morning.
2 in the
Man, what?
morning
Matter
here.
of fact, while I'm on here, I need to add Phil as a friend because
Why you
Phil,
playing?
I'm intrigued. I
I know,
appreciate the
right?
support.
Absolutely. He was like,
You in the
he was
UK?
like, I'm about to go to bed.
Shit, Phil about to be my new white boyfriend. Hey, Phil. He cute. His little pictures too. Yo,
is.
kids,
I don't know. He looked
too.
like Murray.
Now he looks like more. Phil, ignore her.
No, you know, I already scoped him out and shit.
I am on here.
But no,
Michael Jackson and his kids. Phil, what?
Hey,
Okay.
Phil. I know. Phil said he was going to bed.
Y'all play too much. But no, we had a good show. Like
We
I said, thank y'all
did.
for tuning in. I
Yep.
think we covered a lot of topics.
We did. We had
We
fun
did.
tonight, too.
Well, we gonna go ahead and
We're going to call it a night.
yeah.
Tune in next week. And y'all
Thursday,
enjoy y'all
same
week.
time.
Yes, every Thursday at 9.
And they're out.
Bye, y'all.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile